I'm Jenny Hershberger, a realtor with Bozeman Real Estate Experts in Southwest Montana. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about home inspections. First of all, do you need to have a home inspection? While it isn't a requirement, it's highly recommended that you have a home inspection done. Have a professional who knows what they're looking for go through the home with a fine-tooth comb. Even in new construction, you may find a problem that if it isn't addressed right away will snowball into something greater down the road. So most people would highly recommend getting a home inspection. And who is it that inspects your home? If you don't already know a home inspector, ask your real estate agent if they have a recommendation. It's likely that they have a list of people that they can share with you. Also, there are some online resources for the state of Montana anyway that tell you who is certified and licensed to be a home inspector in Montana. Also, what do you expect to have happen through this process? A home inspection usually costs $200 to $400 depending on what type of inspection you're going to get. Typically, the buyer is the one who hires the home inspector. And like I said before, they'll go through the home with a fine-tooth comb. There are some additional types of inspections such as radon, well, septic, water tests that can be done, and you can have that discussion with your inspector as well as your real estate agent to see what's suitable for your area. Once the home inspector has gone to the home, and typically they spend about 3 hours depending on the size of the home going through. In our region, it's customary that we, the real estate agent and the buyer, meet the home inspector on that day of inspection, and the home inspector takes us through and kind of highlights some of the things that he or she has noted in that inspection. And if you give the home inspector permission, they will send their report, their written report, to you as well as to your agent. Once you've received the report, you have a chance to review it, discuss it with your real estate agent, kind of have an idea of what's important to you, what needs to be addressed, and what you would like the sellers to address. Keep in mind your expectations. If you are purchasing an older home, then keep in mind that you're probably going to have a lengthier list of issues than you would in new construction. So you have to realize from the seller's perspective that, this is an older home, and you know that you're buying an older home, so you may not be able to be as picky in your negotiations with the seller if it's an older home as compared to new construction. So make sure that you have that conversation of expectation with your real estate agent and what would be fair and right and good to put in your inspection notice. So once you've determined what to notify the seller about and what you would like the seller to address, that inspection notice is delivered to the seller through your real estate agent, and there will be some back and forth more than likely in negotiating of what actions need to be taken place and by what deadline. And then once that's been agreed upon, you move forward, the seller executes the actions, and they have a deadline to fulfill those requirements. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll have my name and number at the end of this video.